Alrighty, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This channel is for educational purposes. We check into great theories, concepts, and discoveries that are off the beaten path, things that you might not know about because they've been suppressed, and the powers that be are threatened by these ideas and don't want you to know about them. This is a segment we have called the Q-tip of the spear, where we look at the info war with that kind of mindset and you know uh, kind of chop up some of the discussion from uh, the tip of the spear podcasters out there in the info war. A lot of the decoders, diggers, truthers, anons, and I just have to say that um, I'm trying to wean myself off the info war because I believe that we've already won, and that we need to redeploy ourselves into a different level of digging further back into the past. But uh, I think that probability is a little bit more probable than a lot of people in this movement think it is. Um, I wouldn't even consider anything to be even remotely coincidental unless it's 1 out of 100 or more. And, you know, a lot of the Q posts that get uh, referred to are Q posts in the single digits or the double digits. The first 100 Q posts. And, you know, um, if you're talking about Q post number 22 or Q post number 26, it's not really that big of a deal to add up a couple numbers to get 22 or 26. I mean, it's going to add up to something. And then um, even when it does hit a 4-digit number and you call up that Q post and it's a hit, it's something that's relevant, and then you say, oh, well, 1 out of 5,000, how many ever Q posts there are, 5,000, whatever. Um, that's a 1 out of 5,000. No, it isn't. It's not even close to that because there's probably a couple hundred of the Q posts that would be relevant. If you read all of them, you could probably say that, oh, well, this one kind of fits into what we're talking about now. Well, this one is, yeah, I can see how you could, you know, um, reference that Q post. So we're not talking about 1 out of 5,000. We're talking about a few hundred out of 5,000. And again, those odds are not that long, 20 to 1 or 30 to 1. Um, so and then when you consider all the different ways, or you could add up the numbers, or you could go to military time, or you can subtract the numbers, or you can just split them up and mirror them, or there's so many different ways that you can permutate the numbers that you're gonna find one that's relevant, most likely. Um, there's a bee in here that's attacking. So anyway, yeah, it, it it's not. I mean, I'm not saying that makes it irrelevant, but I'm just saying that the odds are not nearly as long as you're portraying them as. I mean, you juggle around the numbers enough, and I mean, you know, there's so many different scenarios going on at a given time that, you're going to find something that bangs off, something else. And then, when you're using these small numbers, small number Q posts, even in the single digits or in the, first 20 25 Q posts, I mean, you know, I mean, anytime you have a number, it's going to add up to something. And so the chances that it adds up to something that you want it to are not that long. And then I also noticed that a lot of the Q posts, a lot of the banter, so if the boss is talking about something, you only selectively pick out numbers that he he articulates. Today in his press conference or whatever, he pulled out the number 159, which is, something that was relevant from before. But he also used the number 82 and another number, and we didn't hear anything about those numbers. So those numbers apparently, you know, he didn't emphasize them enough, or he didn't reference them enough, or, or they weren't on your radar or whatever. Um, so I'm just saying that, that's also bucking against the long odds that you're talking about. So, and then when you say that, um, you know, somebody predicted uh, that on the day of the assassination attempt there would be something big happening, again, that's not a prediction. That's the odds are, pretty high that something big is going to happen. Now, if you were able to say in particular what was going to happen, um, or even refining it in any way more and more, in terms of specificity, then again you can kind of see, okay, yeah, well, this is a prediction. But when you just kind of say, oh, well, I see, I could do that right now. And I could say, oh, there's going to be a big event happening on May 28th. Watch out for May 28th. You know, um, I have absolutely no knowledge of anything. I have no inkling that that's going to happen. I just pulled that date out of my um, imagination somewhere. But I bet you when we get to May 28th, something will happen. And, am I going to take a victory lap then and say, well, I called it, I called it that, so and so was arrested, or there was a big event that, caused a spectacle, or there was some type of false flag or hoax, or, I mean, there's stuff happening like crazy every single day, just about. And just to be able to predict that some kind of event is going to happen, and then it just happens that it's the, assassination attempt, that doesn't. So I'm not saying that these things are not relevant. I'm just saying that they're way less relevant than you think they are. And that, when you're talking about how many coincidences does it take before it's mathematically impossible, it takes a lot more coincidences than you think it does. Um, okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and we'll see you next time on the Q-tip of the spear.